Sorry. I thought we'd do a little Zara unboxing. Ow, I just hit my head with the bloody box. Oh! I went yesterday with a girlfriend of mine shopping, and we sort of, found some things. So what I want to discuss today, lots of things I want to discuss, but I want to discuss about where we feel we're at. And I had this chat on Facebook last week with some Trinny tribers. Just about going in September, it's a great time of year to think, who do you want to be? It's a question I ask myself a lot. Who do I want to be this year? That doesn't take away from the essence of who we are. It's more saying what people see outwardly, what do I want that to be to reflect who I am inside? And I spent years where the exterior did not match the interior. And I think when they are closely aligned, we feel the happiest. So for me, to express myself in clothing is really important. And I will push myself. Like today on Instagram, I did a post, which will be on the previous post now. And my excitement was about that we're expanding Trinny London as a company. So we've gone from 1 floor to 3 floors in the office that we have. And I was wearing my sort of mad dress, which I sort of look at and I think, is that me or not? But it was about the expansion. So lots of people were incredibly sweet and gave wonderful comments about watching the growth of Trinny London and stuff. And other people were, oh, don't like that outfit on you. And so I typed in the comments, it's about the expansion, it's not about the outfit. And I thought to myself, why am I doing that? Do I not believe in myself as a woman in that outfit? And do I question who I am as a woman in that outfit? That outfit happens to make me very happy because it's like celebrating the blancmange of life. And instead of that sort of fitted look. And a part of me loves to be that woman some days. And I think that fashion should be the opportunity to push yourself, express yourself, and feel the celebration of wearing something that enables you to be the person you'd like to be or the person that you are. And not hide behind the person that you're feeling when you're not feeling your best. And I think we have a tendency with clothes to wear things sometimes when we want to hide that make us invisible. And I celebrate being present. And I celebrate that from meditation on a Friday, from lots of things I do. But the ability to use clothing and makeup to feel present is really important. Brief example, before I go into all the luscious jumpers I bought from Zara today, is that I'm wearing today an outfit that's really quite pale and not really good for me. So I will look at my Trinny London makeup and very quickly be able to choose something to sort of bring it to life. And I love that about makeup, that I can just whisk something on. I'm doing now a little colour actually that I'm bringing out at some stage. I've just been mushing together colours and to bring life to my face. But I think I want to say to you ladies, challenge yourself, this autumn. Think, we've been asleep, closed in, locked down for so long. There are people watching or might be watching later in areas of the world that are still locked down, like in Australia and New Zealand. And I want you to think about what's ahead, not what's now. So if what's now is not happy, think about what's ahead and think about who do you want to be as a woman in that environment. That's my challenge to you. So spend your time whilst you're at home looking through all your things. A lovely lady I follow in Australia is Mia Friedman, and she says what I would be wearing today and what I am wearing today. And what's interesting is the would-be wearing is a gorgeous outfit, but the at-home outfit is still showing the presence of the character of the woman she is, which is a very engaging character. So that's just my thought of the day. So we're going to go to Zara Hall now. But I think it's important to think about these things. Hello from Sydney, what are you doing up? It's like 2:30 here, so it's like 12:30. So first up, a stripy jumper. Let me just put it on. I've got to just get out of the frame to do that. But I just want to say to you, I've spent years not feeling great about myself. And what I would do is, you might have seen me at that period, and there were some periods when I filmed What Not to Wear, where I felt that as a woman, that I hid behind my clothing, so you didn't always know. And clothing can work very well in that instance. Makeup, everything can, to just try and help you get to the person you want to be. Anyway, first outfit is just, well, it's not the right bottoms, but a jumper. I don't know what size it is, because I'm thinking the sleeves are a bit short. Can you tell me what size is that? Medium, all right? So shorter sleeves than normal, but I sort of love the colour. And I think with this colour, I might go and wear my new coat, which I got yesterday. I mean, this is the maddest coat. I mean, let's just say, is this the maddest coat? But it's a coat that makes me happy. And that's the most important thing about clothing. So when I wear this, I'd love to have a jumper where the sleeves came like that. And you had the fun of those colours together. With that, actually, I'll probably put on, see if I got it here, but I think I'd want to be going red, like that, and put on a little bit of Mama, just to say, oh my God, I look like a woman from the 18th century who works the night. Let me just do that there. But this side of me is the Iris Apfel side of me. It's the side that wants to celebrate the joy of clothing and the fun of being present. So I adore this. I'm very happy I got this coat. It was about 200 and something quid. Big investment. That tag has fallen off the Zara thing. But that, I love that top actually. I can sort of pull down the sleeves, and if I do this enough, it will work. So I think it works. How are you all feeling today before we go on to the next outfit? Excuse me. Just a lovely lunch. Hello, everybody. Hello, darlings. I love watching your videos. Also want to buy your book. My God, my book is so many years old. I'm so surprised you still want to buy my book. But oddly, I was looking on Instagram with Zara, and somebody was mentioning about the book, and Lila hadn't read all my books, and I've done 11 books over the years. We sold about 3 million books, Susanna and I. So I got them in because I had lost them, or they're in storage, or I couldn't find them. But really think about that, and I want you, if you're watching this later, to leave comments about what you're going to do. What are you going to do for yourself as a woman to feel present if you don't feel present? Many women do feel present, but if you don't feel present, what are you going to do about it? All right? And you, like lovely vintage, you make every look great. I've spent a few years in fashion. That does help me to find things quicker. But every woman has the opportunity to feel great. And every woman can rethink her routine. It's a tagline we use at Trinny London, but it means so much to me. Rethink your routine. You know, that's why we have 2 little sayings at Trinny London. Be your best, but not be your best. It's like, be your best, ... Your interpretation of being your best. That's so important. And then rethink your routine. So if you're thinking to yourself, I really want to change and get out of the rut I'm in, starting with makeup is so easy. You can do a virtual appointment with us, which makes life really easy, because if you're scared of buying makeup online, you can go and do this appointment online, Trinny London, and find colours that suit you. But start with makeup, get colour in your face, and then it might give you confidence to go and buy clothing. But I try and do everything every day to think of ways I can help you feel your best. All right. Just don't know why I started today. Okay, I'm going to go on to the next one, which is this one, blue and green. These are all, how much are they? 29 quid. And they're made of wool, which is nice. They're not made of that sort of slightly viscosy, slightly fake stuff. So I'm just going to do this one. This is the colour I love the most. I saw this colour, and I wanted to get this colour more than anything. This colour makes my eyes look blue, but the problem is the sleeves. I'm noticing the sleeves are really short for me. So if you're over 5'8", I think these jumpers are not going to give you a long sleeve. I would even be tempted at this price to buy 2 and make an incredibly long sleeve and do something interesting at the neck, but that's a bit crazy with a knitwear. I can do that easier with something else, but I'll just show you, because a lot of you might say, can you show me in full? There. But you see the sleeves are quite short. So, like, if the sleeves were there, so much more interesting, because it brings the fabric down to whatever you're wearing on the bottom. So if you're wearing a print, you're wearing a green or a jean, it just brings the print down. But like at this length, it's sort of the length, and it cuts everything in half. So I'm very aware of that. I've got some more jumps here in a different shape. Why are they the wrong pants? They're pink. Because I've literally just come from lunch in a pink top and bottom. I can change into jeans. Would you like me to change into jeans? Much easier if you see the jumpers and jeans. For those of you who don't have the imagination, see them in something else. Let me put on something that will go with it. Okay, let's talk about white trainers, because you sometimes say to me, oh, Trinny, I love everything you're wearing, but the white trainers, and I say to you, what white trainers do for me is they give me an agelessness to each outfit. And when I read a comment like that, I want to say, wake up to it. Wake up to ageless footwear, because ageless footwear can make all your classic dresses feel just more chilled, less trying. When you don't know to dress it up or dress down, and it's quite smart, wear a white trainer without laces. I love it. And I kind of want you all to know how fantastic it is. So I do push it, push it, push it. I wear trainers more than anything else since lockdown because they're comfortable and easy, but I want you to see it. I want you to know it. I want you to try it so badly. Catherine, I have such low self-esteem and I spend far too much time in life worrying about what people think of me. Now, okay, Catherine, let's just have a chat. All right. Low self-esteem is caused by so many things. You know, it's caused by people giving us messages in our life that make us feel bad, and we listen to them, and it's their opinion of us, it's not who we are. Low self-esteem can be caused by voices in our head, which is that kind of, I call it your sort of, there's two birds on your shoulder, and one is telling you really messages that make you feel worse, and one is taking you messages that lift you up. And if you listen a lot to these messages, you're going to feel worse and worse. So how can we challenge you to lift your self-esteem? And I would say taking a day out to surround yourself with women who love you, and maybe challenging yourself to say, you know, have lunch, choose 4 women in your life that you love and you think care about you unconditionally, and say, look, what would you love to see me doing that I don't do for myself? And ask them. Take that risk and ask them and see what they say. And maybe think, okay, I can take some of those on board, others I can't, I'm not ready yet. And then go home and take 2 of them and try and incorporate them in your life. I don't know, I'm not a therapist, okay? I'm just making suggestions. Christelle, you're back, darling. It looked a different colour. I know, it's definitely more of a red, isn't it? The white trainer is now hard to find. There's lots of white trainers. I've tried white trainers, Mary Jane. I wear them all the time next to silver, fantastic. Thank you very much, Sarah. Julia, I love wearing comfy shoes as I have rheumatoid arthritis. Seeing you wear white trainers helps me be inspired. It's cool, so you can be comfortable. Your rheumatoid arthritis is not being threatened or made worse, and you can wear it. Carol, I'm 5'2". I'm struggling with my weight. So I have terrible back pain plus need 2 hip replacements. I also have major vitiligo on my arms and legs. Carol, starting at that point where you feel you're starting at a very low ebb and you have a lot of things to deal with in your life, just think about colour. Don't even think about shapes yet. Think about what colours make you feel happy. Don't even think, do I suit the colour? But what colour, when you put it on, makes you feel alive? And then try to get those colours, all of them together in your wardrobe that you might have bought when you felt alive, and wear them. Just wear them. Wear that colour. Wear that colour that makes you feel present. Marianne, I bought 2 pairs of white trainers after seeing Closet Confessions. Catherine, my self-esteem is getting better and better as I'm becoming more centered. Fantastic, Catherine. Mary, I hate that people are so negatively judgmental about clothes. What does it harm if you wear all neon? Answer, no one. Doesn't. And also, you know what, if somebody wants to challenge what I wear, it's their opinion. They're so entitled to their opinion. But it's my choice whether I listen to their opinion. And that's what we have to look at. L, trying to find my style again after depression and becoming a mum to 2 wonderful kids. Your makeup has helped to begin to inspire me. Makeup is a fantastic beginning of a journey of change. And I think the reason, when I was launching in London, a lot of you thought, would I do skincare or would I do makeup? What would I do first? And when I did makeovers all those years ago on what not to wear, the thing that women noticed the most when I made them over, whichever country it was in around the world, was their makeup and that freshness they felt. So everything in Trinny London is about giving you that freshness, great complexion, using our skincare makeup hybrids to make you feel your skin is improved, colours that bring you joy, helping you. We have this system called Match to Me. You can go online, do your matching yourself, or you can get somebody to do it with you, a virtual appointment, finding colours that suit you. And that colour palette for makeup is actually the colour palette for you. So if you're thinking, I don't know what clothes I suit, look at our makeup and think, that's the red I should wear, that's the pink I should wear, because Match to Me will give you that cool, neutral or warm shade. So you can take those shades from Match to Me. I mean, this is something I really want to do on the side, is take that sort of shade board and say, this could be your wardrobe too. So think about it. And I used to be a high heel girl, but after watching I Now Wear White Trainers, just love them. I'm no longer so worried about falling over or being comfortable. I know, exactly. Deborah, stop caring what others think of you, just be and love you. That is so wise. I think for some people, they do, and we can care certain people in our lives what they think. So stopping caring of what they think is hard. So how can you then just boost yourself up? Fiona, I so need this today. In a weird space in my life, I need to lift my self-esteem, remember the positives. Fiona, you know, this really, like, over the years, I've done a lot of work on myself with therapists and rehab and God knows what. And one thing consistently through that is when people say, write a gratitude list. And a gratitude list sounds so woo-woo or therapy speak, but it makes you think, what actually am I grateful for? And when we look around the world, we look at everything that's going on. We look at there's so many things going on in the world, I wouldn't know where to start. Looking at the children of 9/11 who have one or two parents that they lost their lives, looking at refugees from Afghanistan, looking at people with famine and poverty around the world, looking at women who are hidden from the world and not allowed to grow. There are many ways you can write gratefulness and bring it close to home more about you. There are days I'll wake up and I will think, and those days when I think, okay, let me try and remember what I love in my life, what I'm grateful for. And we can all come up with that list. So try it. It sounds so corny or basic, but it works, and it's really worth doing. Really, really worth doing. Laura, would love to see you do some dress segments of different bodies. You know, I would love to. I'd love to do that more. I think with COVID, I've had to just, like Closet Confessions, I started before COVID, but it's about what I have in my wardrobe and dressing myself. With Friday Twinning, I dress with Chloe, who's a size 18, and we try and show a same outfit on different body shapes. So because I run a business and we're now at Trinny London, 175 people, it's difficult for me to think, let me do a Closet Confessions and find 3 people and do it with them. It takes up a lot of time, and I have a lot of things that I have to do in my work. So I just try and give you that inspiration for yourself as a woman and just take from it. I might be the different body shape from you, I might be a different skin tone from you, but it's the messaging that's important for you to hear. It's, are you challenging yourself on colour? Are you challenging yourself on rethinking your makeup? Are you challenging yourself? Are you hiding away, or do you want to stand out again? So those apply to anyone, even if I just use myself as a template. So I might do some more takeover shows. It's a show we did on YouTube, and if you're ever asking, you know, I'm petite, 5 foot, there's, you know, what you talk about, can I wear it? On the takeover show, which is on YouTube, there's 3 seasons. In the 3rd season, I did 2 women who are 5 foot petite. I did 1 woman size 20 in season 2. There's a lot of different body shapes. Take them to Zara, take them to hairdresser, take them to makeup, full makeover. And that hopefully might give you inspiration. It's a show we make ourselves. We make it with 2 iPhones and Chloe and a team. But I'm very proud of that show. I'm as proud of that show as I am of What Not to Wear, because we made it ourselves within Trinny London. They're women who I feel we shifted them in their life. They're all different ages, all different body shapes, all different skin tones. So do watch those for inspiration. Anyway, that was my chat today, and I showed you a few things from Zara that I bought. And it was very nice to connect with you because I was on Instagram this morning, as I was saying, if you just joined, and sound went after 15 minutes. So I hadn't realised, and I kept jabbering away things that I felt would be helpful. Be in touch soon.